The time that I spent chasing after a nonchalant man who wasn't even really into women, let's get real, he was into men, but he was a closeted gay man. And the time that I spent dealing with man children, men who had not healed from their inner wounds and were walking around like scared, damaged little boys. The years I spent trying to get them to change and be worthy of me and rise to their highest caricature and own their lives and make the best of their lives. I just wanted them to see what I saw in them. And the years that I just spent waiting for them to do that and waiting and it never happening. If I had known that all I needed to do was demand more for myself, all I needed to do was say no to all that previous archetype of a man and say, I will be okay alone and I will be okay unchosen until I find the man that does all the things easily and effortlessly. If I had known that that was all it took, I would have wasted decades of my life pining for a man, waiting for a man, putting up with dusty behavior, putting up with men who didn't choose me, putting up with nonchalant man children. Because once you demand more for yourself and you get really clear on what it is you deserve, and you stand in your power, you stand on business, and that type of man comes into your life, it is an absolute mind fuck when you realize how easy it is for them to just be men, how easy it is for a good man to do what he needs to do, to be a hard worker, to be productive, to be action, purpose-driven, inspiring, to just do the thing that needs to be done and to make your life easier, to try every day to make your life easier. His entire life purpose is to make you happy. And he is not nonchalant. He is fierce. He is protective. He is protective over you. He values you so much. He worships you. He does everything in his power to let you know that you're loved and chosen and that you are his number one priority. And he does it in thought, word, and deed. There is no question in your mind. He is a stand-up man. He is honest. He's not trifling. He's not playing around. He's not lying. He's being integrous. He's being purposeful, intentional. You never have a moment where you question. And they're there. They're out there. The reason you haven't experienced a man like that is because you yourself don't believe that you're worthy of it. You don't believe you're deserving of it. And you haven't taken the time to heal thyself, to rise to the level to believe that you can attract it or that you deserve it. And once you just take that one initial step, that one pivot, and you start to demand more for yourself, and if a man can't give that behavior to you, you're fine alone, baby girl. You are fine alone. The type of man, the caliber of man you will attract into your life will blow your ever-loving mind, and you will look back at the decades that you put up with dusty behavior, and you will just feel a sense of pity for your old self, that you dealt with it and that you thought it was all that was out there.